What's your goal in life?
To be a full-time sick.
Yeah.
I think I'm doing pretty well.
If you were on the internet in the late noughties, you may have come across this guy, ZYZZ, who pioneered bodybuilding culture in Australia. Alongside his older brother Chesbra, ZYZZ coined the terms "you myron brah" and "shredding for stereo." After his meteoric rise to fame, ZYZZ passed away in 2011 at just 22 years old.
A well-known Sydney bodybuilder has died after collapsing in a sauna in Thailand.
We caught up with Chesbra to talk about his brother's legacy and what it was like growing up as one of Australia's OG influencers.
How has the aesthetics movement, since you and ZYZZ kind of started it, how's that evolved?
It's so fruitful now, like to see the amount of guys in the fitness industry that are following in the footsteps of me and Az. You know, they're living the party life, they're going to festivals.
Is that like shredded for stereo?
Yeah, you know, these memes and these things you would have heard about, they all came through Sydney, they all came here in Australia, and they all started with me and Az.
One of the memes on the internet is ZYZZ as quite like a skinny young dude.
Yes.
Like next to a picture of ZYZZ in his full final.
I think I know
godlike
which one you're
form.
talking about. It's like
Yeah.
they told me to become anyone I could, so I became ZYZZ.
Yes, that exact
I've
meme.
seen every single one of that, but yes.
Do you think that he gave a lot of skinny, scrawny guys a bit of hope?
Of course, he was way ahead of the game. He was an influencer before influencers.
Yeah.
You know, he was on the gram before the gram existed. He was the guy who started it all. Like
Yeah.
he was the voice for all the skinny dudes out there who wanted to get bigger and get attention or get girls or get noticed or get respect.
And did he get all those things?
Yeah, he did.
What inspired him to become a bodybuilder?
His inspiration actually was drawn through me. I started bodybuilding when I was 17, 18 because I was getting bullied in high school, and I'd go home and I wouldn't tell anyone, I wouldn't tell my friends, wouldn't tell my family. It'd just be something that I'd bottle in and I'd be like, I'll show those guys, I'll show them all, you know what I mean? So,
Yeah. Did he ever experience that level of bullying as well?
Yeah. Before his fame and even after his fame, he was very, very insecure, and he was in a lot of pain and a lot of hurt, because deep down, he's still that skinny kid. He's had the body of his dream and all this fame thrown at him in 3 years. For a young 22-year-old, that was a lot to take in, you know what I mean?
And how do you think he dealt with it?
He didn't deal with it that well.
Everybody asks him, what the is this about? What the is up with those videos? You up yourself. It's a act. There is no ZYZZ. Every little hater's gonna hate, bro. You'll never be like ZYZZ, bro. Cause I'm a sick mate. I'm a sick mate.
What about ZYZZ? What do you think he would be doing if he wasn't as buff, if he still stayed
He'd still
scrawny?
be larger than life.
What field do you reckon he would have gone into?
Hollywood.
Really? Like an actor?
Yeah. Without the body, without the looks, even without his personality alone, he would have made it in Hollywood.
Yeah.
And if he didn't want to, mate, don't worry about the Harrison twins. We'd have taken over the fitness industry.
Who were the Harrison twins?
Don't worry about the Hodge twins. Don't worry about the Harrison twins.
Who were the Hodge
ZYZZ and
twins?
Chesbra would have ran the fitness industry. I'm telling you.
What's the legacy that you want to leave of you and ZYZZ?
But I want us to be engraved in history
Yeah.
for how we changed and how we shaped the fitness industry to be what it is now. If I die tomorrow, I could die a happy man knowing that ZYZZ and I influenced not thousands, not hundreds of thousands, but millions of people.
Do you think ZYZZ would be proud of you as you are now?
He would. He'd be very proud. He'd be so proud. And you know what? It upsets me knowing that I can't share this journey with him, but I know he's watching down. I know he's super proud of everything I'm doing. I would take away both my arms, both my legs, and this beautiful jaw just to have that amazing human being back on this earth, even just for 1 minute. Money, fame, all that stuff, none of that's important. Family, friends, those are the people that are going to stick around you for life.
Do you think he would have changed it? Like if you could ask him?
Of course, he would want to be around. He would have slowed down. Like, he was smart. He would have wisened up and realized, like, I've just got to chill out. But that's a lot to take in for a 19-year-old, that amount of fame to hit you that hard. Because of that pressure, he started using more drugs, more steroids. Catch 22, you can look at this like these guys drove him to do all the shit that he did. That's why he's in the grave. Honestly, if you're not ready for it, fame can really you up.